everyone, I am Dr. Sirajul Faisi. I welcome you in my YouTube channel. Today in this video, I am going to talk about heterocyclic compound. You know heterocyclic compound? Heterocyclic compound क्या होता है? Heterocyclic compound is the class of cyclic organic compound, those having at least one heteroatom, that is atom other than carbon, in the cyclic ring system. The atom of the other element, for example nitrogen, sulfur or oxygen, is called heteroatom. Heterocyclic compounds are frequently abundant in plants and animal products, and they are one of the important constituents of the almost one half of the natural organic compound known. Friend, alkaloids, natural dyes, drug, protein, enzyme, etc. are the some important class of natural heterocyclic compound. Heterocyclic compounds are primarily classified as saturated and unsaturated. The saturated heterocyclic compound we have like the acyclic derivative with the modified steric properties. Piperidine and tetrahydrofuran are the conventional amines and ethers of these categories. Friend, heterocyclic compounds have a wide application: pharmaceuticals, agrochemicals and veterinary products. Many heterocyclic compounds are very useful and essential for human life. Various compounds such as hormone, alkaloids, antibiotics, essential amino acid, hemoglobin, vitamin, dyestuffs and pigment have heterocyclic structure. Classification of heterocyclic compound: based on the structure and electronic arrangement, the heterocyclic compound may be classified into two categories: aliphatic heterocyclic compound, aromatic heterocyclic compound. Based on the variety of structure, the heterocyclic compound may also be divided into 5-member heterocyclic compound, 6-member heterocyclic compound, fused or condensed heterocyclic compound. Friend, structural and electronic classification: based on the structural and electronic rearrangement, the heterocyclic compounds may be classified into two categories: aliphatic heterocyclic compound and aromatic heterocyclic compound. Aliphatic heterocyclic compound: the aliphatic heterocyclic compound are the cyclic amine, cyclic amide, cyclic ether and cyclic thioether. Aliphatic heterocyclic compound, those do not contain double bond, are called saturated heterocyclic. The properties of aliphatic heterocycles are mainly affected by the ring strength. Friend, aliphatic heterocyclic compound: example of aliphatic heterocyclic compound: aziridine, ethylene oxide, thiene, oxetine, azitidine, thietane, tetrahydrofuran, 1,2-dioxane, 1,4-dioxane, pyrrolidine and piperidine. Structural and electronic configurations classification देखें. Aromatic heterocyclic compound are analogous of the benzene. Example of aromatic heterocyclic compounds are furan, pyrrole, thiophene, pyridine, indole, benzofuran, carbazole, quinoline, isoquinoline, imidazole, oxazole, pyrazoles, pyridazines, pyrimidines and purine. Friend, the variety of structural classification: based on the variety of structure, the heterocyclic compound may also be divided into three categories: 5-member heterocyclic compound. Example: furan, pyrrole, thiophene, pyrazole, imidazole, oxazole, thiazole, triazole and tetrazoles. And 6-member heterocyclic compound: pyridine, 4H-pyrene, 4H-thiopyrene, pyridazines, pyrimidine and pyrazine. Friend, fused or condensed heterocyclic compound: indole, benzofuran, carbazole, quinoline, isoquinoline, purine and pyridine. Nomenclature of heterocyclic compounds. What is the nomenclatures? So IUPAC rule allow three nomenclature: Hansch-Widman nomenclature, common name and replacement nomenclature. Hansch-Widman's nomenclature: N is equal to 1, 2, 3. The Hansch-Widman nomenclature is based on the type Z of heteroatom, the ring size n and nature of the ring, whether it is saturated or unsaturated. This system of nomenclature applies to monocyclic 3 to 10-member ring heterocycles. Friend, the types of heteroatom. The type of heteroatom is indicated by a prefix as shown below. For the common heteroatom, heteroatom prefix: oxygen for oxa, nitrogen aza, sulfur thia, and ring size. The ring size indicated by the suffix according to the table below. Some of the syllables are derived from the Latin numericals, namely ir from tri, it from tetra, ep from the hepta, oc from the octa, on from the nona, ec from the deca. table you can see ring size 3 ir, ring size 7 ip, 4 it, all, in, ip, ok, on, ec. Common prefix for heteroatoms: oxygen, oxa, sulfur, thia, and so on. The ending indicate the size and degree of unsaturation of the ring. Stem to indicate the ring size and degree of unsaturation of heterocycle. Irane, etane, olane, enane, epane, ocane, onane, ecane. That is the 10 carbons. Saturated irene, et, oli, eine, epine, ocene, onine, ecene. And saturated with nitrogen, iridine, etidine, and olidine. Friend, according to this system, heterocycles are named by the combining appropriate prefix with a stem from table 2. The letter A in the prefix is omitted where necessary. Each suffix consists of a ring size, root, and ending intended to design the degree of unsaturation in the ring. It is important to recognize that the saturated suffix applies only to completely saturated ring system, and the unsaturated suffix applies to ring incorporating the maximum number of non-cumulated double bonds. Friends, system having a lesser degree of unsaturation require an appropriate prefix such as dihydro and tetrahydro. Saturated 3 and 4 and 5 member nitrogen heterocycles should use respectively the traditional iridine, etidine, and olidine suffix. You can see the example: oxa, irane, oxirane; thia, iran, thiirane. Like this: aziridine, azitidine, thietane, oxetane, azotidine, thiolane, and oxolane. Friend, you can see the example: agenane and agene. pyridine को हम लोग agene भी बोल सकते हैं. In case of substituted, the heteroatom is designed number 1 and substituted around the chain are numbered so as to have the lowest number of for the substituents. You can say 2-bromo 3-methyl aziridine, 2-propyl oxirane, and 2-bromo 4-ethyl thiolane. The compound with the maximum number of non-cumulative double bond is regarded as the parent compound of the monocyclic system of a given ring system. You can see oxygerine, azidine, azepine, or azocine. Friend, partial unsaturation: use fully unsaturated name with dihydro, tetrahydro, etc. Azepine, 2,3-dihydroazepine, 2,5-dihydroazepine, 2,5-dihydroazepine. रिविजन्स कर सकते हैं आप इससे, कैसे आप टाइप, जेड प्रीफिक्स, साइज, सफिक्स एंड नेम ऑफ द रिंग. अब देखिए ऑक्सा, एजा, थाया से क्या चीज़ का पता चलता है? हेटेरोएटम से. और रिंग का कैसे पता चल जाता है कि सैचुरेटेड है, अनसैचुरेटेड है? इसलिए फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं. रिंग में मोर देन 1 हेटेरोएटम अगर हो तो उसके लिए आप क्या करेंगे? 2 or more similar atom contents in a ring are indicated by the prefix di or tri. 1,3,5 triazine इसको कहते हैं, 1,2,4 triazoles कहते हैं. If more than one heteroatom occurs in the ring, then the heterocycle is named by the combining the appropriate prefix with the ending in table 1 in the order of their preference: oxygen greater than sulfur greater than nitrogen. When 2 or more heteroatom of the same type are present, then prefix di, tri, etc. are used and placed before the prefix used for the heteroatom. You can see 1,3-thiazole, 1,2-oxathiolane, and 1,2,4-thiadiazoles. Oxaziridine, 1,3-thiazoles, and 1,4,2-dithiazines. You can see 1,4-oxazine, 3-chloro-5-methyl, 1,2,4-oxadiazoles. So ring is numbered from the atom or preference such a way so that they give the smallest possible number to the other heteroatom in the ring. As a result, the position of the substituent play no part in the determining how ring is numbered in such a compound. You can see 4-methyl 1,3-thiazoles. So presence of saturated atom indicated hydrogen. When heteroatom ring with the maximum number of non-cumulative double bond contains a saturated atom, its position is given the lowest possible locant and is numerically indicated by an italic capital H before the name of the heterocyclic ring. You can see 2H pyrrole, ये H italic होगा, 2H 1,3-thiazine and 3H ACP. Common name: there are a large number of important ring systems which are named widely known with their non-systematic or common name. You can see the furan, thiophene, pyrrole, and pyridine. You can see the pyridazine, indole, quinoline. You can see the isoquinoline and coumarin. You can see the pyridine, 1,2-dihydropyridine, 2,3 dihydropyridine. So naming of the fuse ring system. The fuse heterocyclic system considered to be constructed by the combination of two or more cyclic saturated unit. वीडियो बड़ा होता जा रहा है, हम शॉर्ट आउट करेंगे. The cyclic saturated unit contain maximum number of non-cumulative double bond and are fused in such a way that each structure has one bond common with other. Friends, ये यहाँ से रूल फॉर द नेमिंग फ्यूज हेटेरोसाइक्लिक से हम नेक्स्ट वीडियो बनाएंगे. I hope this video will be helpful to you. If you like such type of video, then subscribe my channel, and thanks for watching.